One of my favorite songs in the world. Yeah, thought it would be very fitting to start out with that today. Oh, if I can get it to stop here. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. Hey students, it's your principal Rod Sheppard here coming at you. Just wanted to come at you today, say hello, just reach out and touch to you. It's been quite some time since we've been together. Of course, today officially starts your spring break, so I want you to enjoy your spring breaks as much as possible given the situation that we have going on right now today. We'll tell you that in principal school, they don't tell you about situations such as this, but I'm going to tell you one thing that I do know. We'll get through this. A lot of you have a lot of questions on your mind. How do I know that? I'm getting text messages and questions from you all. And as a result of that, what I would like to do is just kind of set your minds at ease with a couple of things. Number one, last week nor this week are there any things that you should have to worry about related to a grade in relationship to your Florence High School teachers. If you're taking a class from Northwest Shoals or from UNA or dual enrollment at the University of Alabama, I can't speak for that, but I can speak for your classes at Florence High School. The only thing that should have been issued to you was the diagnostic that you would take in IXL and the pathway that would organize for you based on how you responded to the questions in that diagnostic. I will tell you that will continue to be the case as it relates to Florence High School between now and Friday, April the 3rd. I also would like to say to you all as it relates to the schoolwork then, don't worry about it. Once we get the plan of action, or hopefully we'll be back in school by that time. But just don't worry about that right now. Take care of yourselves and do what you need to do in relationship to your homes. I'd also like to say this right here. Some people are asking questions about the prom. Some people are asking questions about graduation. There is nobody that can answer the questions to that right now, but I will tell you one way or the other, we're going to try to make a plan of action in regards to however we have to deal with this thing to be able to make sure that we take care of you and your senior years, you and your junior year, you and your sophomore year. One thing that I'd like to say is, of course, take advantage of this time right now at home. Do the work in IXL in relationship to the pathway that's left out there for you so that you can have something that will occupy your time. I'd also like to encourage you to get to know your folks. You know, this is an opportunity. We are in such a fast-paced life in relationship to the way we go with the sports, with work, with all these kinds of things. This is an opportunity for you not to text your parents or text your brother and sister, to actually sit down, have some face-to-face games, play some Uno, some Monopoly, some of those good old things that we sometimes do during the holidays. Now we can do right now since we're having this social distancing thing going on. And one other thing, I had one parent say to me that I'm getting eaten out of a house and home. Hey, take it easy on those groceries, guys. Got to pace yourself. Got to pace yourself. They're not as easy to come by as they once were. So, students, I'd like to say that to you as well. Some of you may not know this, but every Sunday afternoon, I craft an email to the teachers and an email to your parents. But today, I'm going to do this video first and send it to you, and then I'll do the normal emails that I do. So, I just wanted to put you first because you are important. I just want to reach out and touch you, reach out and say something to you in relationship to this time. This is not something that we won't get through. The United States, our country, our city has been through a lot of things, and we'll get through this just like we've got through the things that have come up in the past. You might wonder why you got the vest on. Well, it's a little cold out here right about now. I was expecting it to be in the 80s or 70 or something like that, and it's a little cold as I sit out here to record this video, so that's why. I want to make sure that you all are aware, because last week I heard that some people did not know there are lunches and breakfasts being provided at several stations for students to get while we're out of school. If you would like to get a lunch, if you need to get a lunch, if you know somebody that needs a lunch that falls under the ages of 18 and under, please stop by one of these places. We've got a station set up at WC Handy, a station set up at Wheaton Elementary, a station at Harlan Elementary, one at Florence Middle School, one at the Church of the Highlands, which houses itself at the Florence Conference Center at the Marriott, and another station that's set up at the Dream Center, which is the Chapel Church, right across the street from the Chapel Church, kindly, as you start up the hill going up Cloverdale Road on the right when you get to the first light after you go past the CVS going north towards McDonald's. So I just want to make sure that you all know that those stations are there and that food will be provided. It provides you lunch that day and breakfast for the next morning. The stations are set up from 10:30 to 12:30 each day, and there's plenty for everyone 18 and under. If you know somebody, if you want something, please come by and get it. Just want to put that out there for you as well. Other things, you seniors, those of you who are close to graduating that might have a deficiency or failed a course somewhere along the way, Your Apex is still up and running. Miss Lynch is trying to make sure that things are opened up for you and things can be reset. And again, the Apex course is not for everybody. I had a couple of parents to contact me and ask me, is my child supposed to be doing something in Apex? This is for individuals who have failed a course somewhere along the way that have to do something to be able to make up that course to qualify to graduate. Lots of things are out there. What about my AP test? Well, the College Board right now is working out a plan of action for how we'll do AP tests during the course of this this situation. Don't know how that's going to happen yet, so I don't have any answers, and I'm not going to try to make them up, okay? As it relates to testing in relationship to state testing and that kind of thing, I know that things have kind of been, we've got a waiver for this year, so I don't know where that stands either, but when those things do come out, we'll follow the lead of our superintendent, Dr. Jimmy Shaw, and he'll communicate that information to you all and make sure that everyone is aware. Again, between now and April 3rd, the diagnostic, that's what you're supposed to work on. I realize this is spring break. Take some time and rest your minds. Please make sure that you follow the directives of social distancing. I'm not encouraging you to be in fear. I'm not encouraging you to be scared. What I'm encouraging you to do is just basically follow the directives of the CDC so that we can make sure that we're all safe and that we can come back together once we're allowed to do so and have school at Florence High School. Because remember, hard work pays off. Just wanted to add that in there. It didn't necessarily fit right there, but I just wanted to get that in somewhere before I ended this, this conversation that I'm having with you all. Be patient. Everything's going to be all right. Your principal will come to you a couple of more times here in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to try to leave you alone during spring break, but I wanted to reach out to you prior to spring break just to say something to you all. And, of course, because I miss you too. I just want to make sure you understand that, okay? I love y'all, and I want y'all to do well. I'm the shepherd, and I feel like y'all my sheep, so I'm trying to look out for you. So that's the reason why I'm coming at you right now. Again, the hat, because it's cold outside. I'm not trying to catch a cold or anything like that, so I just wanted to make you all aware. Be safe, be sound. Enjoy yourselves. Take advantage of this time with your families. Read a book. Catch up on something you're behind with. There's lots of things. But I'll tell you this right here. Coach Reed and Coach Horton, our PE teachers, they want to make sure that you also stay active. So take a lap around the block every now and then or around the house or something just to make sure that you're staying active. Read something. Make sure you're keeping your mind active and that kind of thing. Those are the kinds of things that I wanted to communicate to you today. April 3rd, we'll know for real how school will go, whether we'll be back in school on April the 6th, which is my hope, or whether we'll be doing something electronically. If I can be of any service to you, feel free to email me, rsheppard@florencek12.org, or you can text me at 256-768-5960. Thanks a lot, and that's all I needed to share with you. Again, have a good one. Go Falcons, and hard work pays off.